Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Grim Fandango. Last time, we got ourselves a new client who had a spotless record, yet for some reason she still did not qualify for the deluxe package. She didn't qualify for anything. So that was a bit odd. Anyways, we got in trouble for stealing the client, got locked up, but the Resistance, who was working against the Department of Death, freed us, but they're keeping us until we can do some stuff for them. So we need to get them carrier pigeon eggs and our teeth, I guess, so they can get into the system and send messages. Anyway, you might be asking, well, what are you doing right here? Well, there was actually something I forgot to do earlier. It's no big deal. It isn't, you can still beat the game, but there's a whole conversation with Domino that I completely skipped, and I want to do that. So yeah, if you come in here, after the poisoning, but before you get Meche, you'll see Domino here working the bag.
It's Domino Hurley, the sweatiest man in the office.
He
You
does
gotta
not.
sweat the cell, Callie, and you know it.
He doesn't even have any sweat glands. Oh well. I'll be done with the whole anatomical oddness in this game for probably the rest of the game, because you get the point. They'll say things that don't make sense because they're skeletons, like why is he exercising when he doesn't have muscles, but that was the last one, I swear. Okay. Let's talk to Domino.
Well, at least you're not hitting the bottle anymore.
Hey, Callie, how you doing?
So, how'd you make out of the poisoning?
Well, let's just say that Sister Calabaza has a secret passion for trains.
You got a nun?
Hail Mary.
And you sold her a ticket on the number 9 train.
Choo-choo, little buddy. Say, how'd you score?
And then I got 2 nuns, actually. Let's just say what really happened.
I got a mean midget I had to send parcel post.
Ah, cheer up, buddy. Another day, another death. Am I right?
I guess here Domino doesn't seem like too bad of a guy, just very animated.
I want to ask you a question.
Shoot, slugger.
Is it hard to kiss up to the boss so much when you got no lips?
Hey, I got all the lip I need. I get it from you.
Can I have one of your clients?
Sure, Cal. Just as soon as I get one I think you could handle.
I can handle anything you got, especially if that's your best right jab.
Oh snap. Shots fired.
Why do you get all the good clients?
You're asking the wrong guy. You should be taking a good long look at the man in the mirror.
No thanks. I don't enjoy that the same way you do. What did you do to get this job?
You mean what's my secret to success?
No, I mean how did you screw up and get stuck here at the DOD? What sin did you commit and how long are you gonna have to work here to pay it off?
Well, I could easily ask the same question of you.
But I don't know the answer. I still don't know what I've done.
Well, how convenient. Then, neither do I.
Perhaps Manny wasn't a bad guy in his life, but still ended up here for some reason. Because, as we've learned later in the game, there is some corruption here, and I don't know how long it's been around.
I want to tell you something.
Good. Go on and let it all out, Manny. There's no reason for you to be afraid of me.
Okay.
You know, this used to be my office.
Yeah, I know. I found your name on some comic books in the desk.
Oh, well, let's get those.
I want my office back.
Don't worry, you'll have years and years to enjoy it after I get promoted out and you're still here.
Jerk.
I think you're up to something.
Yeah, I'm up to about 4 premium sales this week.
Okay, so maybe he is a bit of a jerk.
I think we should team up. Be partners.
Oh, Manny, I would, but I'm too intimidated. I could never be partners with someone who was so much more of a man than me.
Oh, come on. I've seen your wife.
He has a wife? Okay.
I want to punch you in the mouth.
Oh, no, not the Christmas party all over again.
What happened at the Christmas party?
Blacked out on the whole thing, huh? Maybe you should switch to lemonade, kid.
Well, you sound pretty out of breath, so I'm gonna blow.
Always a pleasure, Cal.
Alright, so we had a little conversation. So now we've got to know Domino a little bit better. let's get back to where we actually were, right here. Alright, so we have done what we need to do. We've gotten the eggs, got a mold of our teeth, so let's go back down and share the good
Agent
news.
Calavera and 2 guests.
And up goes the little elevator. We've got the eggs in hand. Let's show them to Senor Limones here.
I only eat them poached. Check these babies out.
Excellent, Manuel. With these, I can breed an entire army of winged messengers. Our revolution can spread now across the land, carried on the shimmering wings of justice, thanks to you, Agent Calavera.
I myself would also like to spread across the land.
But you can't. We need your dental work here to access the computer. I'm sorry, but freedom has its price.
It's not freedom if you're keeping me here. Can we just open this thing?
It won't budge.
It opens for members of the LSA only.
Well, aren't I an official member now? Oh well, let's give the teeth then to Eva. Ava. I guess this is it.
Manny, this looks like a perfect impression of your teeth. We can use this as a mold to make a fake set of teeth and get into the computer system that way.
Good work, soldier.
Alright.
You are a friend of the revolution, Agent Calavera. And now, let me be of service to you.
You must go to the town of Rubalcaba, my friend, if you want to find your lost soul. How do you know where she is?
I don't, but everyone who wants to get to the Ninth Underworld must cross the Sea of Lament, and therefore must go to Rubalcaba to get passage on a ship. As long as you get there before she does, you'll find her. But it may be quite a wait.
I'll wait as long as it takes.
Manuel, are you in love with her?
Love? Love is for the living, Sal. I'm only after her for one reason. She's my ticket out of here. That was some tunnel. I'm all the way to the edge of the petrified forest.
Oh snap, look at where we are.
Ah, El Marrow, my hometown.
El
May I
Marrow.
never see it again.
As in bone marrow.
Not picking that up. Not going back there for a while.
Hopefully never again. That's apparently where everyone starts out when they die. Oh, Glottis.
Glottis, my friend. Why are you crying?
Manny? Oh, Manny, they fired me!
Me too, buddy.
You don't understand, Manny. I was created just to do that job. It's the only thing that makes me happy. It's like they reached into my chest and pulled out my heart and threw it into the woods to...
Glottis, what have you done? Oh, Glottis.
And Glottis just tore out his own heart. Okay.
I wonder how long he can live without a heart.
Is he even alive?
Wake up, buddy.
Let's take a look at this.
This signpost seems to be pointing the way to Rubalcaba. Nah, it's too well anchored.
Shoot.
Nah, it's too well anchored.
Alright, alright. Well, let's go see if we can get Glottis' heart back. then maybe he can help us get to Rubacava. He threw it back here, and of course, a spider bat has it.
Oh no. Ooh, ick. Shoot!
Jeez, that's like something out of the Avatar series, a spider bat. Oh, jeez.
These spiders have Glottis's heart in their web.
Well, let's get it back.
It's stuck in there good.
Shoot. What will we do? Good thing we're a skeleton, because we don't really have anything for them to feed on, I don't think.
It's an ugly pile of bones, like me.
Let's grab
I guess
one.
I could always use a spare.
Alright, so we have a bone. I guess we can maybe use that here. Try to pry the heart out. Or
Huh. They don't seem very interested in that bone I put in there.
okay, that didn't really work. Well, we do have a scythe. Why don't we just use this and cut the friggin' web down? Oh, I love that.
Oh, poor spiders. No more demon heart to eat.
Yeah, you did need that bone in there because that gave you the anchor you needed to catapult the heart back over to Glottis. And there it is.
It's still beating.
Well, let's hurry and put it back before anything bad happens. Let's see what happens if we just try to...
If I were Scottish, I might be able to play something else, but I'm not.
Alright, let's just shove that sucker back in there.
Heart. Heart is good. Be good to heart. Don't tear out heart. Heart is good. Strong, beating, good heart. Hey, is that my car?
Mr. Lamont, I assure you the missing woman will be found. I will personally track her down myself.
Just like you personally picked her up from the land of the living.
That was my intention, but Agent Calavera somehow got to her first.
We gave you the fastest car, Domino. We gave you all the best clients. You had all the advantages. So how was this Calavera able to sneak in there and eat your lunch? Oh, now, Hector, you can't get too mad at Domino. That wasn't his fault. Oh, I can, Dom. You should know I can get too mad. But not at Domino. After all, he wasn't in charge of this operation. At least, not until now. Hector, no! Marigolds. Funny. For some reason, I was expecting tulips. Well, maybe Mr. Calavera, eh, Domino? Why don't you personally go down to the basement and escort him up here? The sooner he's sprouted and we can get back to business, the better.
Wanna go for a ride?
I thought you'd never ask!
Well, that was interesting. So now you see what sprouting is. So even though people can't die here, apparently they can be sprouted, which is pretty much the same thing. I'm not sure how permanent that is, though. It's been a while since I've been through this game. It's, Anyway. So, let's see. We're actually now in control of Glottis, kinda. Yeah, but you didn't expect that. And I believe we want to go this way first. Let's take a look.
Híjole, mano. What sort of unholy Christmas tree farm is this, Glottis? Gladys?
Manny, check out this wheelbarrow, will ya? With a couple of ATV nubby tires on the back and a two-stroke lawnmower engine, we could make one sweet go-kart.
Interesting. Anyway, before I forget, there's actually something I want to show you here. Another little feature in Grim Fandango Remastered is the fact that you press a certain button and you go back to the original version of it. Yeah, so this is what you would have gotten if you had bought the original Grim Fandango. However, now that we have the remastered version, yeah, baby. So now you see how clean this game really is in comparison. So let's take a look around.
Switches up.
It certainly is. What is this thing? Oh, come on, Manny.
This forest sucks the marrow out of everything.
Ah, interesting. Gladys.
He looks much better with his heart not ripped out.
True that.
Gladys, what are they doing to that tree?
Oh, city boy. You work all day in a 60-story skyscraper, but didn't you ever wonder what it was made of? The marrow of these trees, man. They suck it out. It's like cement.
Is that why the town's called El Marrow?
Huh? Never thought of that.
Huh, interesting.
Maybe so.
That makes sense. Alright, anyway, there's a wheelbarrow here, I guess.
That would make a decent go-kart.
And we can actually use it. Vroom, vroom. What the? That's interesting. Notice you put it on here, it kind of blocks one of the tubes. Now this is kind of a tricky part. I think this is why tank controls are a little bit better, because you need to... Oh, come on. There's a certain thing you need to do. Notice how it's only doing 3 things now when it was doing 4. And I'm not quite sure I remember exactly how to do this. Oh, come on. I really don't know. Let's try to figure this out. Okay, I see what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get everything synchronized. So let's see. So this middle right pump, it affects the top right one there. Okay, so see how those bottom 2 are synchronized together? I need to get also the top 2 synchronized together. So I need to pull this off right before the top left one goes off. I actually think I need to get them all synchronized. Okay, almost all of them are synchronized. There we go. Yeah, see it shaking around like that? That's exactly what you want. You get... Okay, I see, okay. So this is the goal right here, is to get the left one synchronized and the right one synchronized. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to figure this out because this is kind of a difficult one. It's kind of iffy. Anyway, we're done. So now that it's shaking around like that... Let's turn this thing off.
Ooh, careful, Manny! With the harmonic balancer turned off, those pumps might shake that tree apart. Oh, But... Oh! If we shook the tree down, those pumps would dislodge, and I could make high-lift shots out of them for the bone wagon.
Ah.
Hold on. I'm going to unbalance that wheel with some of these weights. That'll shake her down for sure. Okay, just give me a second to balance these doggies.
Wonder what would happen if we turn this back on while he is up there.
Hey, Manny! What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Manny, until now we scraped along the ground like rats. But from now on, we soar. Like eagles. Yeah. Like eagles on... pogo sticks!
What a relief. I was getting concerned that our transportation wasn't ostentatious enough.
Get in. Or are you afraid of heights?
So we've added a little bit of something to what is called now the Bone Wagon. But will it be enough to get us to Rubalcaba so we can wait for Meche? Well, you're just gonna have to find out next time on Let's Play Grim Fandango. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.